Hey guys, Chris McClellan, the JOYConnector, and welcome to my channel. And I hope you're having a great week, you guys, and welcome to my new beach digs here in Southern California. So we're having a beautiful, warm summer day. I hope wherever you are, you're doing well. And I'm back to bring you some weekly guidance and a little reading, a little intuitive reading. So with COVID cases back up with the variant, I've talked to friends, clients, and colleagues across the country, and people are feeling anxious, and so am I. I had a workshop, in-person workshop that was planned this weekend that's been canceled, that we're hoping to maybe redo sometime in the fall, and that was due to masking and taking a little more time and space around in-person work. And I'm thinking about everybody out there, and so my own anxiousness is up, and moving and all of that is always a little bit of a challenge for me. You know, I moved around a bit as a kid, and it's a beautiful thing to have new beginnings wherever you go. It's a beautiful thing, and it takes a minute to restabilize and set yourself up well. So I've gotten pretty good at setting up new homes, and it requires also that I take more breaths and more time for myself. But really important is for me to distinguish the difference between my fear and my intuition. And that is not always clear, my friends. That is not always clear. But here is one thing I have learned. Anything that is forcing an answer, that feels panicky, anxious, resistant, convincing, pressured, all of that insistent, all of that is fear. Love, the opposite of fear, requires no convincing. It's very calm. It's found in the stillness. My intuition is found in quiet and stillness. And when I'm anxious, there's movement, there's panic. And so movement helps me get there. Movement helps me move out and release the tension. And it also helps me drop from all the thinking down into the feeling and being in my body. And beneath that feeling, once I can move out that tension and anxiety in my body, I can get still and quiet. So often movement or dance into meditation, into a still, quiet, guided meditation is the perfect remedy for me. And that's why I designed the class Joy Connection. So I hope you'll join me there. I'm offered my first class in San Diego at Sojourn Healing Collective on Sunday at their half-day illumination retreat. I'm going to offer one here in Long Beach in another week on August 8th at 1900 Ocean. And there's a lot more to come on that, my friends. And thank you for my friends in Idlewild who participated in my first class, my first Joy Connection class. But here we are in our bodies with this anxiousness, with the tension, and it comes up in traffic. It comes up within the email that we need to respond to. It comes up with sometimes the smallest things. And once we get triggered, that is not a time to have a deep conversation. As I'm learning, but it is a time to drop into the body and relax. Healing and transformation happens in the heart. It doesn't happen in the head. In the head, we have this amazing brain and intellect that we can use for good. But we have to align it with our heart. And we have to understand what's going on in the body. And that, for some of us, can take a moment if you're used to escaping when fear gets big or feelings get really real. If you have trauma, if you have unprocessed emotion, you're gonna get triggered. Triggered is really just a stimulation of unprocessed emotion in the body, period. And how you handle that, how we handle that, and learn how to move that through the body and be in that is a feeling process. It's not so much a thinking process. The brain will be going 1,000 miles an hour. Drop into the body, you can move and process those emotions, get underneath it to a little more stillness and grounding, and then hear your intuition and be able to move things forward. So that is my recommendation for you, my friends. A little bit of movement, be it yoga, running, qigong, stretching, dance, whatever kind of works for you. I love moving to music, so dance is really kind of the deal for me. And if I do dance and then drop into stillness, even after one song, and put my hand on my heart and my hand on my body and breathe and see what's underneath there, I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get a little bit more clear, and I'm gonna hear better answers and understand where to go, because your intuition is really your deep knowing. That deep knowing needs, like I said, no convincing. It needs no, it might need a bit of stimulation to kind of get there, but it needs no explanation. It really needs no conversation. It's a knowing. It's a knowing. It's a knowing. And it's in you. And we all have it. That's the beauty, my friends. We all have it. So that's gold. That's the trust ourselves. That's the not seeking everything outside of ourselves. Other people's advice, constant other people's advice, devices, people, food, work, all the things, you guys, all the things. That intuition is the gold we're looking for. And that connection to ourselves to remind us how whole we are, how whole we are. Not that we have a hole inside, that's the illusion, but how whole and connected we really are. That's that connection we seek. It's to us. So give yourself that. Give it a try the next time you're feeling a little bit anxious. Take a walk, move your body, check in with yourself. What's going on in there? How am I feeling below the thoughts? How am I feeling below this body tension and anxiety? And can I move a little bit of that? All right, my loves, I'm gonna pull a card. Let's pull a card together. And I'm kind of feeling the flower deck, the flower evolution deck. So let's just get that. Let's see what's right on top for you. Okay, I like this, you guys. Ready? So this is from the Flower Evolution deck, and this is Pink Primrose, and I'm going to read it to you. Rapid growth, make it effortless. Do you have a big project that you're teeing up, or a big vision of what's possible in your future? Pink Primrose helps us prepare for rapid growth and expansion. That's exactly where we're at, you guys. That's exactly where I can see that I'm at, rapid growth. And expansion, it dissolves fear, resistance, hesitancy, holding back, perceiving things as a chore, feeling stuck or stagnant. Is that not just what we said? Isn't this perfect? It magnifies your effortless, easeful ideas and actions. Guys, that is a beautiful description of intuition. Effortless, easeful ideas and actions. So here's what I want you to do. Burn this image in your mind. Bring it into your meditation. Feel free to look for primrose, both as a scent or as the actual flower, if you really want to bring your senses into this. But otherwise, just imagine that flower. Bring that into your meditation, that pink flower. And know that nature is part of your nature and it's working for you. Just allow it to work with you. Release the tension, release the resistance, and acknowledge where you are, who you are, and why you're here. I got a little hint. It's love, my friends. It's love. So I love you. Thank you. Good luck with everything this week. Let me know how it goes. Drop a comment below. Let me know what other topics you'd like to get some wisdom drops on, get some guidance and support and advice on. And don't forget my Joy Connection workshops coming up. I have an online workshop on Taoism, my online meditation certification. And then finally, do not miss the free group reading on August 25th at 3 p.m. Pacific on my Skype community page. All right, you guys. Love you. See you soon.